Power shift. Hold your fire. No governor was elected to divide Nigeria. Ganduje. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Kano State governor, in a speech to mark Nigeria at 61, said he believed that Nigeria is a united and indivisible country, that our constitution and even taking care of that. Ganduje explained that I do not see secession as the way out of the current challenges afflicting the nation. Instead, I recommend dialogue as a crucial option for addressing such problems. He stressed that the recent problem between northern governors and southern governors, as I earlier mentioned, is unfortunate. Because a situation whereby governors of one region speak an uncomplimentary language to their colleagues in the other region is not civilized at all. There is no civilization at all in that. Ganduje maintained that the issues at stake are varied. Some issues that can be resolved, while some issues are political party issues. Speaking further on the contentious issue, the governor noted that the constitution has not mentioned that power should shift from north to south, but it has given a tradition in the country to have power zoning, and this zoning is a strategy by a political party. Each party has to develop a strategy on how to win an election. Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje posited that if you think power shifts will bring you votes to win elections, you have not offended the constitution. If you think you can retain the leadership of this country forever and win election, the constitution is not offended. So I thought this issue should be left to political parties to resolve, not we, the governors, to have two opposing groups. He therefore called the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, NGF, to convene a meeting of a governors forum so that we apologize to each other for making uncomplimentary remarks on each other on an issue that is solely a political issue. That is my stand on that. Commenting on the herdsmen crisis, Ganduje said, another issue that brought the dichotomy is the issue of open grazing. Each state has the powers to make laws, and there is diversity in each of these states. What is one problem to this state may not be a problem to another. So states have the powers with their state assemblies to make laws. The governor lamented, I have been saying it is unfortunate that the issue of open grazing has brought a lot of controversies. Trekking from the northern part of this country to the middle belt or central part of this country or to the south, to me, is not acceptable because the children will not be able to have education. To me, it is criminal. He queried, will the education system follow them along to the route from north to central to southern parts of this country? Can any education system agree with that? Dr. Ganduje revealed that some of these herdsmen are from West African countries, adding that most, because of climatic change, they moved down to northern parts of this country, to the middle belt and to the south, with thousands of cattle and with arms. Should that be acceptable to Nigeria? Can't we take it to the ECOWAS organization since it is created by the problem? Before the issue of the climate change, many years ago, the relationship between herdsmen and farmers were esteemed symbiotic relationship. While the farmers provide grazing areas for the herdsmen provide manure for farmers, he charged stakeholders. The governor submitted that I think it is better to develop the ranching system where the herdsmen are confined to a place where they can have animal husbandry in the modern system. He said that is why at the Desonya forest here in Kano, we are creating the Ruga system, where we provide water, provide housing units, we provide markets, provide a veterinary clinic, provide the educational system and schools for the children so that they can be enjoying social development like other persons in Nigeria. Calling the ECOWAS on issues like this, to me, it is not needed. Other countries, whenever they want to shut down their borders to the people or citizens of Nigeria, they do it easily once they want to, especially when a crime or crimes that are being committed by Nigerians, making it difficult for fellow Nigerians to be able to stay wherever they are or to be able to come into the country, to continue coming in. This country, I beg your pardon, they take this decision for themselves and they effect the change immediately. Calling on ECOWAS now, when people move from their own country to your own country to do what exactly for you? You are a country, you have the jurisdiction, you have the power to ensure that your borders are shut to some certain set of people. You are supposed to put things in place for that effect to happen. Calling on the ECOWAS to do exactly what? It is simple. Just like the Ghanaians some years back said that this herdsmen, that they do not want them on the soil and they chase them away. It is as simple as that. You give a law and you put resources there to effect the change. It is as simple as that. Okay, fine, it might not be that easy, but we have the right to make the laws, and we also have the right to enact the laws too. So I do not know why ECOWAS comes into any of this. Now, again, he also made a statement where if a particular region wants to rule for as long as Nigeria would live, that it does not that it does not offend the constitution, which is why we are supposed to amend the constitution. It is not sitting well with many. In fact, it is not sitting well with other regions. No particular region should come into power. No particular tribe, no particular ethnic group, no particular religion group, no particular region of a country should come into power and should say that is his or her own father's house. This is not done. This is the democratic system of government, and we practice federalism. People should be allowed, in fact, for fairness and justice, except you are saying that the injustice that we are complaining about now should continue. He says some things right and some things doesn't sit well with us. He cannot say it doesn't offend. Does the constitution exist to please those in power? That's what I want to say. The constitution, the laws guiding a state should exist to make the citizens' life better. All citizens' life matter. All. Their lives matter. Their lives do matter. So the law was not made to please only those in power. And of course, we operate in a democratic system of government, which I've been saying and I will say again, that there is supposed to be supremacy of the law. Which means laws that are being made, they are supposed to be obeyed even by those that made them. Nobody is supposed to be above the law. On herders rearing, moving from place to place, fine. Their states, they have the power to make some laws for their states. They can give out lands. They can they can facilitate where they will do animal husbandry for these herders now. States can do it, but you cannot come and say that it is a must that one state would give or one state would permit. And I'm saying cattle rearing should not be an excuse to education. People can still go to school. People should be educated. Most of the issues we are having today is because most of us are illiteracy. And illiterates, I beg your pardon. And I'm saying this based on not only on formal education, because someone came out and said that these people have empathy, they have family and all of that. Someone said that these bandits now that have been killing, these killings that are happening, that these people doing this killing, that we should respect them and all of that, that they have empathy, they have family, we should sympathize with them and all of that. Now, I am saying and I will keep saying that before ever there was formal education, there was informal education. People teach their words to do what is right. Both people that were not formally educated, they know what is right and what is wrong. You cannot tell me that these bandits, they commit these acts because they are not educated. It is not just formal education. There are informal education. Our people, or the people of Nigeria, even before the British came to colonize us, we were surviving. We were living. We didn't start living when the British came to colonize us. We had informal education. You teach your child some certain things. There are certain things that you teach your child at home that is not even taught them in the school. That is not being done to be taught them in the school. So it's a thing of how responsible, I beg your pardon, are you to your children? How do you teach them? Are you just the type that you just give birth to children and that is it? You send them out to the street to go begging. just for the reason that you don't have the money to train them or what have you. There are a lot of things, and he's saying we should call for a roundtable, that Nigerians' unity we are indivisible and all of that. He said something like that. Now, I'm going to ask this roundtable issue. We have been saying it for long. The people of Nigeria have been saying this, and they have turned their deaf ear. All of a sudden, they now want this roundtable. Fine. I just hope it's not too late. I hope the groups that are agitating will take it lighten, as in will lighten up and go for the roundtable discussion. And that is if the federal government would even comply. With this, we have come to the end of the news now. Thank you for tuning in to listen till I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.